How was New York City different from where you grew up in terms of race relations, in terms of treatment of people of color at the time in the 90s? Did you experience
Yeah,
it differently? Was it similar?
it's very, very, like, we're talking about the racial map of, first of all, the United States, but I'm even just talking about New York City. The racial map of New York City was very different than Toronto.
How
And
so?
by the time I left Toronto, I was very involved in many organizations. So Desh Pradesh was a huge organization in Toronto, home away from home, that means, and it was the politics of being South Asian in Canada, what that meant. How did we create allies, with other communities, allyships? How did we talk about our identity? Um, Desh Pradesh attracted all kinds of people globally, but especially from LA and from New York City, um, and across the US. When I went to New York City, I was expecting an equally dynamic, large South Asian active community. And
Ah,
what I saw was quite different. It was much more nascent. It was a younger, politically younger community. Um, and so in that way, I was able to just jump right in. There was still room for there was still room. So I could jump in and add my voice to the mix there. But the race politics were very different. First of all, at that time, the population, now the Black population in New York City has decreased. But at that time, it was quite large. And just one of the things that was very obvious to me at that time, it's you'd see a lot of diversity on the streets,
hmm.
not necessarily in the newsroom.